Hello and welcome. This video has comments from people that will make you think, smile, and learn a little more. Seinfeld is a Mount Rushmore level sitcom that was authentic, honest, and original. It's sad that this great show could never be made today due to the sensitivity of aggrieved groups and identity quotas for the cast and crew. In addition to the phenomenal writing and directing, the show had all those wonderful, glorious character actors, even if I can't remember their real names. Mr. Peterman, the publisher. Mr. Bookman, the library detective. Jackie Childs, the lawyer. The Seinfelds, the Costanzas. Babu, the restaurateur. So many outstanding actors, including, of course, Newman. Thank you, all of you, so very much. I work as a hostess in a family-owned restaurant. One evening, two couples were having dinner together, and one of the men suffered a medical emergency. This happened right before he started eating his steak dinner. It was as he was being wheeled away on a gurney, the man with him waved me over. He wanted to be sure he was not charged for his ill friend's dinner. I told the owner, George Costanza in booth 4 needs to talk to you. My friends and I still quote Seinfeld episodes. The show remains sponge-worthy 25 years later. Something refreshing in the reruns is the lack of smartphones. Today, the characters would spend their time not talking, but staring at their screens. I moved to New York City at 25 partly because of Seinfeld. I wanted that kind of wild life with my friends, meeting strange characters and working weird jobs. I stayed for 20 plus years and had that life. Lots of my acquaintances moved to New York City because of the life they saw portrayed in Sex and the City. They didn't find what they were looking for. I ended up staying longer and having more fun. Seinfeld is probably the most brilliantly written show ever. I rate it higher even than Monty Python. The characters, maybe without realizing, criticize most of what is wrong with our late capitalist society. Values are just buzzwords and no one really believes in them. In the hands of Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, the characters, almost all of the main ones, make fun of our supposed American virtues while going on cheating, lying, offending, and making fun of others less fortunate. The final episode is pure genius, and unlike many fans, I loved it. The reason that it is not popular is that it succeeded summarizing all the hypocrisy and expose the unethical nature of our lives and the so-called arch democracy. Years later, I saw a Saturday Night Live skit with Larry David and Bernie Sanders on the deck of a boat, bringing them both to the U.S. from Eastern Europe through Ellis Island. The connectivity between Bernie and Larry David that flashed in my brain gave me a warm and fuzzy feeling. I am a person of color who didn't watch Seinfeld when it aired because I couldn't relate to the characters, thinking the show was too white. It took decades for me to appreciate its genius and have watched every episode only over the past 4 years. It is one of the few TV shows that is still entertaining and relevant after decades, probably because our real lives are still catching up to the realization that long-held images of adulthood may not be as attainable as before. I was lucky to be in the audience for 2 tapings of Seinfeld. They never laugh-tracked that show. The live audience provided all the laughs for real. In the episode called The Beard, Elaine tries to switch her gay date to the other team. I can still hear my own laughter on the rerun. Today, most important comedies, Ted Lasso, Schitt's Creek, Abbott Elementary, are more about people being pleasant and supportive to one another rather than being actually funny. I work as a Hollywood screenwriter and have sold many comedies, and absolutely everyone is terrified of having a line in a script that gets them canceled. And that's why soft, toothless comedy dominates. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.